Don't worry about content, guys. We got it covered. What do you got, Thor?
Downloading ROM now. Sorry. I'm on a good connection. So too good. Thank you, Sean. Because I was waiting for that, because I know it's a very solid ROM, yet very light ROM. I.e., I like it a lot. Okay, 2 apps I got to mention real quick. One is UFO Alien Invasion. I got this app to run on my phone. I haven't had a chance yet to put on anything else. It's definitely not intended, as far as I can tell, for a phone. A lot of the buttons are seems like 4 pixels by 4 pixels. It's so tiny. But looking at the video on the Google Play page, because now it's not Android market, because that makes sense.
Google Play, come on.
Right. I know. But if you go there and take a look at it, I can tell you this game looks pretty silly, in-depth, like Command and Conquer type intricacy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Quite detailed. I gotta say, quite good. Now, here's the question, Steve. Did this one cost money? Because I bought it, so it doesn't show me.
Install? No, it looks free. It just says install.
That's what I thought. I just want to make sure. I gotta say, I'm almost giddily awaiting to try this on a tablet, because it looks to me to be a uncommon time sink. It looks like a turn-based strategy-esque game where basically you're defending the Earth, or you're part of the Earth, against alien invaders. So it could be really
Do you like these kind of games, Dor?
I either love them or cannot stand them.
Gotcha.
This looks pretty deep and pretty versatile, which means there's a lot of paths and options you can do in just building, creating, layout, defending. So it might be enough to keep me involved.
I gotcha. Yeah, it does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Now, the last app I got to mention real quick. I mentioned this, I think, last week, Sean. LBE Privacy Guard. Mm-hmm. I got to tell people right now, Sean said it perfect. He left a message for Droid Nation. If there is a reason to root, it is to run this application. Period. That's it. This application can block, let's say, Angry Birds from accessing your contacts. This can block, Angry Birds Rio from sending text messages.
What the hell is Angry Birds Rio?
I don't know. It's another crappy version of that game. It can take Angry Birds Seasons and block it from making phone calls. Because whenever we install an app, none of us really look at the app permissions. But Gina Trapani, who I dinged on Google Plus, and everybody should, because she needs to know about this app, because she complains about it too. You go to install an app, and then you get the list of permissions it's asking for. She would like it if right there you could say, well, I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to do that. Okay? This app gives you that permission. This app gives you that power. You do have to be on a rooted device, but then you can say, this app cannot do internet access. This app cannot do Wi-Fi access.
Does the app ever have a say in the matter? Like, can you say, you're not allowed to do this app, and then the app says, well, you can't run me then?
I've never had an app not work.
Okay.
Every single app, and let me tell you something, on more than a couple of them, I went disable everything on the app, and it still worked.
Nice.
Even I installed testing a launcher on my phone. I blocked 3G and I blocked Wi-Fi. I went to themes. I clicked on online themes. It just showed me a blank screen. Didn't lock up, didn't hang up, didn't force close. It just, guess there ain't no themes. Nothing bad happened.
Huh.
And I got rid of that launcher because it sucked. But yeah, if there is a reason to root, it's LBE Privacy Guard. If you have a loved one that, let's say, can't stop doing wrong things to their device, or you, I don't know, follow Gina Trapani on Google Plus, you need to make sure she knows about this app, because every 2 or 3 weeks on This Week in Google, she seems to complain about not being able to handpick what an app can and can't do. Well,
This is it.
Gina, this is it.
There you go.
You gotta scream it. You can't whisper it. How's she supposed to hear that?
I don't want to scream at her. She's a smart woman. She's very nice. I don't want to yell at her.
All right. Cool, Door. Anything else?
I really love bacon.
All right, Caleb. Do you have anything else?
Actually, is it cool if I do 2 apps and then I got actually 2 quick ROMs that I want to throw out?
Yeah, do
Good.
it.
Awesome. The first app I do believe is, yes, it's called NFL Kicker. It's by a programming group called Full Fat. I know that the Super Bowl, a lot of us, including myself, feel a little left out, because, we have to wait until July when, preseason stuff starts as far as training goes. With NFL Kicker, basically it's a flick game where you actually can aim. You do everything, obviously, you aim, swipe around a little bit to actually aim it, and you're kicking field goals. You're
Neat.
trying to just kick field goals from, certain distances. Of course, then you have the coffin corner where you actually have to kick the ball into the corner, to get points. Time attack, of course, everybody's favorite. Just how many field goals you can kick with different wind speeds, different directional, as far as the winds are coming at you, different spots on the goal that you have to hit. That's app, number 1 that honestly, will keep you busy during the off season there.
These are real guys too, real teams. I mean,
Yes, and actually, you should see the graphics on that. Even on a phone, I mean, I play most of my games. I play as on my Kindle, honestly. But at the same time, that application, the graphics are amazing. Even on a Droid X, Milestone X, that's the one that I have, and that's the one that my main daily driver phone that I use. And the graphics still look amazing on there. It runs flawlessly, has no issues. I've never had any lag, anything. And the graphics, like I said, they're just amazing.
Really?
As far as that
It's only
goes.
$1.
Yes, sir. Definitely check it out. The next one, same group, same thing, NFL flick quarterback, same basic concept. You're just quarterback this time, so you're throwing, trying to get the perfect spiral at first. They try to train you, do a couple walkthrough things at first, and then they kind of let you out there, and then you have defenders trying to attack your receiver basically as you're throwing the ball to him. Same thing, you get more game stuff as you progress through it. I haven't played too much on this one. I got this one this morning, and I've been doing a lot with the apartment today, so I haven't been able to take a full day on this one. But I will say, as far as I got into it, has all the official teams on it, everything like that. You name your quarterback. Really fun as far as I played. I played it for about 10 minutes before I had to go do stuff. So definitely going to check that out later on. But definitely, like I said, another paid app from Full Fat, really good. Definitely check that out. But as far as that goes, those are my 2 games.
Cool.
But did you guys have anything you guys want to throw at those real quick before I jump on these ROMs?
They look pretty awesome. I like the fact that you don't have to play a full football game and just do all the fun stuff.
Right. Exactly. That's honestly why I think I like it, because I mean, defense is fun. For Madden, 2012. I mean, my friend, my roommate has it. He, I played it the other day. It's fun. I like the offense. Obviously, a lot better. Defense is a little hard, and football games, console games, just for me. I mean, I'm probably the only one out there. But I don't know. I like, just being able to throw and kick. Honestly, those are my 2 favorite parts of the football games, and these are the only things that you do in these 2 apps. So I mean, it's perfect for me. So
Totally.
definitely.
Here's my question: Can
Sure.
you do a Bradying in the game?
A Brady?
Where you sit on your butt.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a new meme where he just sits there and mopes with his head
There
down.
you go. I've not seen that meme yet. I have not seen that. So
Ooh, really? We gotta
No.
show him some braiding
No.
after the show.
definitely have to show me that. I usually stay up on my memes, and I haven't seen that one. So I feel kind of ashamed of myself a little. So
Sean, you
Yeah.
were gonna say something?
I think the graphics look sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah.
too. Gotta check this
yeah, the
one out.
graphics are amazing.
Full
but
Fat
as
is a
far-
cool developer name too.
Yeah, they also do golf games. So if you like, golfing, I see a couple in there. I haven't tried those yet, but I'm probably going to test them out, in a couple weeks, see how they work out.
Sweet.
As far as those ROMs go, this is actually the one that I'm running on my phone right now. It's Ice Cream Sandwich, CyanogenMod 9. like I said, I have a Droid X, Milestone X, and this one actually works perfectly. The only thing that it doesn't do is the camera.
See, that is so cyanogen. I've never run a cyanogen where somebody said the only thing it doesn't do.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I tried Encounter ICX from, I think it was Roots Wiki a couple months ago. Like, actually, I installed it on New Year's night, and voice commands didn't work. Camera failed out. You know, there's a couple other things here and there that didn't work out correctly. This ROM, it's made by, I do believe they're called the 13th Angel or Angel 13 or something like that on this board, the droidforums.net. But basically everything works on it. The only thing so far that's in the list here that doesn't work, believe it or not, Chrome, that's built for Ice Cream Sandwich, does not work on this ROM. Flash is hit or miss. I've had it work, but then again, I've also had websites that have worked on Gingerbread, and they haven't worked. So I mean, it's hit or miss on that. Of course, Netflix, that's Netflix. That's not the actual ROM itself. YouTube on low quality will just sit there and buffer for hours. But if you put it on high quality, of course, on 3G or 4G, I mean, 4G, I'm sure it'll work out great. On 3G, which is the network that I'm on, it's a little slow. Obviously, you just pause it, buffer, no big deal. Then you can watch your video. And then, like I said, the camera. But other than that, everything else works out flawlessly.
That's cool, but the camera's huge. That's a deal breaker.
Definitely, yeah. That's one of the things. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things all my friends, they say, well, if you can get the camera working, then I'll definitely do it. And I'm like, as soon as Motorola comes out with an Ice Cream Sandwich ROM for their actual phones,
right,
then we'll be able to get the camera build out of it, and we'll be able to put it on there. But until then,
right,
no dice on that. So
it's still cool. But, and by the way, in the site, Sean might like this. He says in the forums, disclaimer: I am not responsible if your phone randomly bursts into flames, starts howling like a Wookiee, or does anything else weird.
Yeah, I saw that. That's honestly one of the reasons why I installed this one, because there was a couple others that I could have gotten, but I was like, you know what? Anybody who references Star Wars, you got to have it. So
nice.
But other one, real quick, I'm going to finish this up real fast. This one is actually for the Kindle Fire. Same thing, Ice Cream Sandwich. It is 4.0.3. Basically, same things don't work on it. Of course, you just got your Netflix and Chrome, but of course, that's the applications, not the actual ROM itself. But other than that, I mean, this is definitely one of those ROMs that you can definitely, root your Kindle, throw this on there, and it's a tablet. And I will say, if you are looking to buy a cheap tablet right now, definitely just spend the money, buy the Kindle, do what you got to do to get it unlocked, and then basically throw ice cream on it, and you will not regret it.
Really?
The hardware does phenomenal.
I would heavily suggest MIUI ice cream.
Okay.
Then Sandwich on the Kindle Fire. On CyanogenMod, everything basically didn't work. Audio didn't work. Video didn't work.
Well, with this one, they've patched audio on this one, so
it's
up and working. Touchscreen's working great. So
if you go to like stream stuff, half the streams won't function. I just took it off my Fire 2 days ago.
The same one.
Awesome.
Yeah, the MIUI one, everything is ultra solid.
Okay.
Everything except for Netflix, which is always Netflix.
Yeah, always Netflix. They've since I've had an original Droid or a Milestone, Netflix has never worked out right, ever.
Really?
I mean, it's always been, okay, well, it'll be available for your device in 3 days, and then and then it comes out, and it's like, oh, we got to send out 15 million patches before it's going to work correctly. So
it's lame.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, this is cool though. People should check it out. And
definitely.
Yeah, because the default Kindle might leave you needy.
Wanting.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Caleb, for all the goods.
No problem.
Thank all you guys for bringing your apps, actually. How about some emails? Ready?
Sounds good.
Okay. First email will be read when I pull up my Gmail. Here it is. This is from Stuart. He says, hey, love the show. I listen every week and try out the great apps you suggest. I'm from Belfast, Northern Ireland, and unfortunately there's not many geeks like me who are into ROMing and messing around with their Android devices who live around me. So no one to bounce ideas and questions off. So I'll have to ask you a question. I have an Advent Vega tablet with a Vega ICS ROM installed.